Can everybody hear me all right? All right, good. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome to 2013 and Monticello Track and Field. Tonight we're doing a combined meeting for the sake of efficiency and for the sake of communication. I'm Joel Jacobs. I'm the head track and field coach for both high school and middle school. Over here, I'd like to direct your attention. There's our newest addition to the staff. That's Coach Figgy, who's going to be assistant coach of middle school. And to her left, to make sure, is Coach Dinner. She's in her third year. Here, Coach, back here, coaching as an assistant. And then Coach Smalley will be back also. So there we go. I'm excited. As you can tell, I always get excited. We made a few changes this year in the presentation. Going a little more high tech. Make sure, because I'm such a quiet guy, with the audio like this, and to help with communication. We'll talk about that fundraiser in a few minutes. But this whole presentation is being videotaped up there by Rachel Love and will be posted on the website, so you can review it. I encourage everyone to look at it again. Tell anybody in town who wants to know what track and field is like to please watch this video and see what we're trying to do here, because I think great things are happening. All right, so as you saw, I gave everybody a very large, basically the track Bible this year. And what I've done in the table of contents, I've divided it up. Your track manual, if you got it before tonight, has 3 sections. The third section is a nutritional guide. The ones on this table do not have that nutritional guide. I ran out of manuals and I ran out of time, so I can get that guide for you. What you have is 3 sections that you can actually separate. If you take the big staple out, you end up with 3 sections themselves. And I did that just to be a little more convenient. Section number 1 is a participation packet, and it starts with a welcome letter from me. And I think the word I talked about in there was opportunity. We had a massive graduation last year from a team that was just exceeded any expectation a guy could ever have. Okay? And we've got a lot of new people here this year, new people coming up from our middle school program, and new people that are trying it for the very first time in high school. And there's a lot of spots to fill. The graduation, over half our point scorers, they graduated, they're on to other things. There's going to be opportunity for anybody willing to put in the effort and the time. We will have a spot for you. I encourage it. I hope that you embrace this opportunity as much as I'm embracing offering it to you. There will be something for everybody this year. Now, page 3 and page 4 is the Pony Promise for track and field. Many of you are aware that here at Monticello, we have the Pony Promise, which is a way of teaching and showing expectations to students for behavior. I went a step further, and I created one that's a little more specific toward track and field. Read through that. Trust me, I'm not going to go through it here line by line. I wouldn't do that to you. Probably only I really get into reading that one by one. But anyhow, it outlines my expectations better than I could ever stand here and say. But I will boil them down to 3 things. Number 1, I expect everybody to come with an attitude of being willing to participate and work together. Okay? We are a team. And nobody is more important or less important on this team. I understand and I value talent, but I really value hard work and teamwork. I value that even more. So everybody has a place. And with that being said, my expectation is I'll always talk to all of your students with respect. Sometimes I do get a little elevated when somebody's not working as hard as I think they can. I do. I'm honest. I'm an intense guy, and I want you to try your best. However, I don't name call. I don't think I've ever sworn. I don't believe in that. That never did anything for me. So my pledge to you is I will treat your kids as close to being my own as I can. I have no children, but if I did, well, I don't know. I couldn't tell you. All I'm trying to say is I'm just going to do the best I can to be a good, solid role model myself, and that's what I expect. I expect everybody to, you don't have to be the fastest, you don't have to be the best, just be a good teammate, participate, polite, be good for the community, be good for the school, be good for your team and for yourself and family. Which leads me to my next point. In order, this is what I value. I value family, I value school, then I value sports, okay? Now, for the few hours a day or a week that you're with me, I hope you give me 100%, that's all I ask. However, I don't want you sacrificing school for this, because in the end, all it is running. I mean, not to dismiss it, but that's what it is, and I don't ever want somebody to be afraid to say, hey, I've got a family occasion or something to do. I will work around those things, I understand that, okay? So I just want that set out front. All I would really like is the best I can, or you can, for advance notice. That just helps me plan, because I get a little scattered sometimes, so that just helps me plan things. Let's see. Page 5 is important dates. Those are all the most important dates that we have coming up. With the exception of one that I could not put in there until today, I'm happy to say we did gain another track meet, but don't worry, it's a really cool thing. It's over in Belleville on March 19th. They're going to let us use the track for 2 hours. We're going to split the team, this is high school now, and have an inter-squad meet. And with that, what I hope to do, and more information later, do a little bit of a community service project with it. But more on that later. So otherwise, the important dates are there. Practice starts next Monday. I mean, we're a week away. All right, page 6, recommended clothing and equipment. Okay, that's just a list. I try to be comprehensive. We provide a uniform, we provide a hoodie, and we're going to try to provide sweatpants for those who cannot afford or don't want to buy. Okay, it's either or, because you shouldn't have to. I was provided a sweatsuit and a uniform in high school, and I think that's the least I can do is provide that for you guys. Everything else is up to you, but it's all right there. I also do have water bottles. Everybody will get one water bottle. I don't know if it says in there, if that's provided, but it is. That's like a little participation gift. I don't want them back. It's just yours to have. Talking about uniform care, I'm going to talk about that later. I'm going to jump ahead. As everybody knows, running a program at any school or any function, if it's church, it doesn't matter what it is, Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, FCCLA, we got to have money. And you'll see in there the letter I wrote to you guys about the event. I think we've been given quite a gift. I feel very, very lucky because we started doing the Schwann's fundraiser last year. And fundraisers now, I know that we do a lot of fundraisers at school. I do realize that. And I'm hoping the Schwann's one is something, I got very good feedback last year from it because it's easy. We have a support network. I'll introduce them in a second. We have a customer base already set up, and it's a lot of good products in that. And it gets results because last year, between the school board and what they gifted us and that money, we have brand new uniforms here. These are top of the line. This is the style that Monroe High School is looking at. I know that because Mrs. Garrison asked for one of these back to show them. That's huge. They're not cheap, but they're nice. They're great. The fundraiser last year got us these new batons that seems like something minor, something so shiny and light. These are about half the weight of the old ones. They're shiny, they're nice, and you know, it's kind of funny. You go to a track meet and everybody's got these, and you've got these old beat up ones that are all deaded up and been thrown around the ground and all that. And it's just a nice little thing. They're not extravagant, but yet you don't have the money to buy them. 600 spikes. We have 600 spikes and more spike wrenches, so everybody who needs new spikes can change out their spikes, or if we have a spike emergency at a meet, we can fix that. That's all money from the Schwann's event. That's all money right there. We have some more hoodies that are going to be bought with the leftover from the money from the Schwann's event. The tent we got last year is a direct result of the Schwann's event. So it's important. It's a great result. It had great success. And
anything else? Clear as mud? Cool. Thank you all.
thank you.